you got for me today? What question we got?
Do I need to wear a retainer after my Invisalign treatment?
Do you need to wear a retainer? It only depends on how much you like doing orthodontic treatment. If you love doing ortho and you want to do it a second or a third time, then no. If you want to keep these teeth exactly where we put them at, and with any orthodontic treatment, even Invisalign, even though we're getting people there really quickly, it is an investment in your time, your resources to get there, and you get this amazing smile at the end of that journey. And the goal of retainers is to retain that so that we can keep that smile exactly the way that we created it for patients and what they wanted it to look like. Wearing the retainers regularly at night after the first 3 months. So once they finish, they're wearing these things most of the time. So they go from wearing aligners all the time to retainers most of the time, and then a few months later it is just at night. But it is really important that we do that so that these teeth don't start shifting around. Teeth like to move, that's why we end up with crowding in the first place, and we end up with spacing between the teeth. And the last thing we want is after 6 months of being in Invisalign and then a space opens back up. The two teeth just don't like being next to each other in line, and they just separate, and we got a space there. Or they start crowding back up, all of those things. And retainers, their job is to keep us from having those issues happen. But there's also with retainers the benefit of them, because they also cover the teeth and hold them together, that it indirectly helps us with some of our patients that do clench and grind their teeth. Because it does wrap all the way around, and if someone's clenching, they're grinding, it keeps that tooth that was a little bit iffy, that could have fractured, keeps it from fracturing on them at night. If they're grinding their teeth and kind of rubbing them together and wearing them down. Think almost like an eraser on a pencil, that little kid that's just erasing really hard. It keeps them from wearing those teeth down. And instead they would wear down that retainer. And since we give them multiple ones to wear, they can just go to the next one. And we'd much rather beat up on the retainer than them beat up on their teeth, because fixing teeth is harder and more steps and more uncomfortable than trying to fix the retainer. But yeah, so that's what I'd say with retainers. Like, do we need them? Yes, if that's the goal.
Another way we can use our retainers is also for whitening.
Absolutely. So we can use these things to whiten the teeth as well. And because they are custom fitted to the teeth, we can put a little whitening agent in there. Patients can either wear that when they go to sleep at night, or wear it in the evening as they're kind of just walking around, watching TV or looking on TikTok, whatever people do in the evening now. But the news, maybe? No?
No.
No, okay. But whatever people are doing in the evening, they can do that, and we can get these teeth whiter. And that's another element of how do we get a smile that people are happy with. They want to whiten them. The retainers will allow us to do that because they custom fitted to the teeth. So if that's something people are interested in, they can let us know. We can kind of also help them with the whitening agent to make their smile a little brighter now that it's also straighter.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.